guys, I'm back. So you might hear the noise of demolishing from that side, probably. I'm not going to dub. I want to keep this to be as natural as possible. This video, So you're finding some cannonballs. This is what they're going to shoot with the cannon. All made out of stones. These are not iron balls. These are stones. And some old guns, Hyder Ali guns. So where you have the pin to stuff in all the balls. First the gunpowder, then the balls. You use that pin to push and keep it tight, and then you fire here. Okay, that's the lever. Okay. So forgive me if the noise is very annoying. I can't help it. Okay, I think I was at F4. I do not know how much sharp this one is going to be. Okay. So that's what that shot is about. You see the roof? It's gorgeous, right? You have some chandelier. Must be of recent times actually. These designs did not like this was of recent times. I don't think people made with such glitters in old times. And old style fans which are very long and everything. I'm speaking as close as possible to the GoPro so that you will hear my voice and less of that noise. I'm still trying to compose this. It's quite hard. I don't think you will find much of photographs from this episode. Probably a tour of this Rani Mahal Museum. You have some currencies here. Pattu Dhaka. Aimbadu plasters. Rendu Dhaka. Oru Dhaka. All some Dhaka currencies. I think should be of Pakistan, I believe. Sultan Oman. By the way, this was. Why do you find such currencies? Because this one was built by Nayakas in 1600s. So Nayakas are probably of this place, but it was later taken over by a few Muslim rulers as well from Madurai. So kind of it's a mixed culture. That's why you'll find such currencies and some coins as well. These are not much old actually. It's okay. These are interesting currencies. And I'm happy that GoPro is not hunting for stabilization. Decent enough for GoPro to see it. The lighting is decent. So what do we have here? Oh, this is the Rockfort Temple table model made out of wood. That's the temple. And I spoke about Yari, right? You will find that Yari on the left and right hand side of the entrance, right? That's somewhere there. You see my finger? It's somewhere there on the top. You gotta go through this place and reach over there. Damn, this noise is really annoying to me. I do not know about you guys. So you have Terukutu items. These are the things which people wear made out of paper. These are paper models, by the way. So Terukutu is one of the art forms in Tamil Nadu where people perform in the streets. musical instruments. Mridangam, this is still evident in Carnatic music. Udikai you will find in all Mariamman temples. Ganjira, they still use it for Carnatic music. This is like talam. They for rhythm. It's one of the rhythm instruments. Chain chup. That's what I would call dolak. I've not seen people using this much in South India, but it's very much used in North India. And this is tawil. It's South Indian instrument. You beat it with this and wear some finger cups and beat it onto the right side. You beat this one with the right side onto that side and use your fingers onto the left side. You wear some finger cups because that's very hard part of the skin. And this is Nadaswaram. It's one of the loudest instrument of Tamilians, and this is built out of very old trees, dried trees. They have to be dry at least for 150 years, only then they'll be able to make this instrument. This is like very straight instrument, and you have generations of family people, they're working on making these instruments actually. And it's one of the dying art actually, Nadaswaram. But you can find them on all Indian weddings, particularly Tamil weddings. So Tanjore paintings, it's one typical style of painting. It's still being taught in India. In Srirangam, you can find people teaching this particular art form. And all those checks that you find here with a ornament in the center, checks on the border, the arches that you see over there, those are of gold leaves. This art is made out of gold leaves. My mom's friend is learning, and she has learned for few months, and she is making these paintings right now. This is Krishna, Lord Krishna, and it's made out of Tanjore painting style, and these are gold leaves. And you have some depictions from the history and all the epics and stories. I don't want to tell what is what. That's going to eat up my time, and you are already in pain because of the noise. So it's all some wood carving of all the Indian deities. That's all I'm going to say right now. Because I came to this place for the architecture and a couple of street kind of India Srirangam. So I came here with the idea of making some abstract photographs, but unfortunately I don't find much. So sorry guys. So yeah, I missed you for a minute. You have some bells used in the temples, and you find some what do you call this, sang, and you have bells. What else? Pot, some tripod and vessel. All the things which were used by these people in the kingdom. You have other deities as well, all handcrafted. This is a typical stone. It's called Makal. This is easy to carve, and you can it can be used as a chalk as well. And I forgot the geological name of that rock. It's called Makal. Okay. Soapstone. Yeah, it's called soapstone. It's written over here. Soapstone. Yep. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get this block wherein I forget the words. So you have some other utensils. These are made out of brass, copper, iron, and all sorts actually. So wonderful actually. By the green texture that has been formed around this utensils, you can tell that these are made out of copper, mostly copper. I think I find the green thing around all the things that is here, so I think it's all made out of copper. That one is used for pujas. This, yeah, again you light some camphor on this, all used for temple purposes. We have some here. Yeah, I'm going to be nearing to the demolishing area, so pardon me. So we saw something outside, right, where Ural, we started our photo walk with that, right? So these are other different varieties. This one is like you kind of roll this way, putting grains through the hole, so it will grind and spit it outside as small ones, or it will grind it to a state like it becomes a powder. This one is made out of mud. This is wood, and this is Ural and Ulakkai. The stick is called Ulakkai. This is Ural. So what we saw on the outside is Ural. Okay. So they kind of hit it with that to make the grinds into smaller ones. So it's made out of vessel made out of soapstone. People cook with it. I had food where my granny cooked it with soapstone. You know, we had some vessels, and we cook in the coal. We cook it with the coal and consume. Mostly we call it. We make a dish called Vetta Kurambu. You know, with the soapstone. I love that dish. And this granny is from my mom's side. She had a few vessels like that, made out of soapstone. Some ship probably owned by these Nayakas for trades. This is a table model, anyways. And you have a few more vessels. These are all grinding stuff. Grinding stuff. Probably they might have used this one for grinding sandalwood or medicine. You know, probably it's all used for that. Kallalana Parambarya Purka. So it's all made of stones. That's what's reading. So it's called Karubam Siriya Ural. So that's the miniature of the grinding stuff. Tulasi Madam. So this way they had the Tulasi plant. They grind sandal here. And metal smelting jar. My dad has one of these, smaller one, and he does some regular pujas and stuff. So I used to grind sandal paste for him. We had a sandalwood like probably my hand, a foot or two long. So I used to grind sandal paste for him for pujas. I don't know. We shifted like 23 times or 24 times from my childhood to different houses and places. So I did not know it was lost. Some painting, remembering all old historic stuff. Coins from Gupta period, Kushan period, Indo-Greek coins, and Tanjavur temple, Mughalai coins, Delhi Sultan coins, Tipu Sultan coins, East India Company coins. So the Chola region, Harsha region, and Gupta region in India. By the way, this India shows like it includes Kashmir and a little part of Pakistan as well. That's what I see here. Modern day maps, which is there for the Western countries. They kind of exclude Kashmir these days. That's very wrong actually. Kashmir is still in a conflict region, so it's in a debatable region. So I think it's still part of India. So Western countries exclude Kashmir and show it as India, but we should include. So these are tribal objects. That one is Marakalapai. This one is used for agricultural purposes to sow the land. That's a game, Pallanguri. They used to play with the seeds of tamarind fruit. We use it for cooking, making all the kurambu stuff, sambar stuff. So it's then wooden pulverizer, marapadi. I think the Ural or the, what do you call that? Give me a second. Marat Tirugai. This is Tirugai. This Tirugai is called as pulverizer. So forgive me with the low light. Hope you can see and figure it out if I point it with my finger. So those are miniature sizes. Kalai Kothud. So these are used for plowing. small seeds and I mean like the weeds that grow around the agricultural land to plow them. All other weapons used in agriculture and stuff. That's what you have. You have some manuscripts of Ramayana, Tiruvasagam, Devaram, Mantiragam. These are texts of Tamil. Tamil people actually wrote a Ramayana for themselves. It was actually written by Mr. Valmiki and Saint Valmiki, and it was rewritten by Mr. Kamba, poet Kamba in Tamil. And he had a plot twist as well, different plot twist as well. Very old utensils, man, Stone Age utensils. And all old age living materials, how people used to live, model this thing. This is very primitive. I was expecting some, like abstract works, but I kind of missed them. So, Toritula, all sorts of things that you get over here, stones and rocks that is found here. Pyroxenite, graphite, sarali, garnet, limestone, dunite, vermiculite, all sorts of stone that is found in this region. You have yak, snow elephant. Not yak. Yak is a different animal, I'm sorry. A snow elephant. And you have giant ammonite, fossil tree, ammonite, and bival something. These kind of ammonite stones are found in Britain, Ireland, I believe. One guy is hunting down for these things in recent times. It's called spudding, not spudding. I couldn't remember the name. My father has in his puja material actually. So these are some plants with medicinal properties. Medicinal plants. A lot of plants, okay? There's quite a lot of names over here. So guys, I kind of told in my photography video where I go to Rani Mahal Museum, wherein you will find a grinding stone for sandalwood and Marapachi dolls and all. So this is the miniature stuff. I've spoken about this in my video already. So this is the miniature version of it, which my dad holds it. So he grinds the sandalwood with that. So what you see here is the miniature version. This is really small. This is about like 10 centimeters or so. And this is a small wood, about 20 to 25 centimeters. So you put some water, you wet them, and you grind like this. See, that's pure sandal paste. That's pure sandal paste. That's pure sandal paste. Peace.